gentlemen, distinguished guests, it's now time for our second semi-final for tonight's Quest Knockout Tournament. So please welcome first into the arena our third semi-finalist to the blue corner. Please welcome Ashley the Hammer Lloyd. And now we welcome his opponent into the arena. To the red corner, our last semi-finalist. Please welcome Cornai, the Warrior Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, tonight's Quest Knockout Tournament brought to you in association with our great sponsors. Exigo, the official fight gloves of Quest. Boxfit UK, the UK's leading boxing equipment superstore. CBE Event Security, Fight or Flight Group. Yorkshire AI and IMIST Fire Suppression Systems. So ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, introducing to you first our third semi-finalist tonight, standing in and boxing out of the blue corner. Tonight we're in the black and gold shorts, representing a fighter Basingstoke. Please make some noise for Ashley the Hammer Lloyd. His opponent tonight, standing across the ring, boxing out of the red corner. Our final finalist in this tournament this evening, semi-finalist in this tournament tonight, representing a Switch It from South London, wearing the white with gold. Please make some noise for Cornai, the Warrior Scott. This Quest knockout semi-final will be fought over 3 2-minute rounds. Our timekeeper at the bell, Mr. Peter McCann. Our referee in charge of the action, Mr. Kane Baker.
Well, we were just saying, Dan, just before obviously we run out of time, I think this could be the fight of the night.
Yeah, it's got all the ingredients to make fight of the night. So I can't see it disappointing, Dan, if I'm honest.
No.
I think for me, Scott's got to try and stick to the boxing. He's got to try and mess Lloyd up with his boxing and keep it long.
That's already landed the right hand there, but he's just got to be careful of the counters. Now Scott is good at clinching, but Lloyd looks the physically stronger of the two.
Yeah, I said I think he looks quite a bit bigger, but yeah, I think you're right. They are similar stamp, aren't they? Yeah.
Now Lloyd does just have that slight tendency just to stand a little bit leaning back, just a tiny bit lean back when he throws. Just got to be careful of that with the counters that come from Scott. It's a positive start so far from Lloyd. That's a good hand from Scott.
It's a lovely shot from Scott.
You could just see in Lloyd's eyes as well. He just looks fired up in there. Yeah. He just wants the knockout. I mean, he's knocked everyone out that we've seen in box so far. Scott boxing well here. I would advise him to keep his guard a little bit tighter on the way out, just because Lloyd will follow up with shots. He's not just going to throw one shot.
Yeah, I think Scott's doing a real good job of making himself difficult to hit clean.
I do, but I'm not a fan of clinching, but there's not a great deal of work with it. And I think at the moment, it just needs to ease up a little bit. It's only a 3-rounder. I think he's boxing well. You just don't want to become overly incessant on the clinch. You want to nullify what Lloyd does, of course, but that was a push.
Yeah, listen, Ashley Lloyd has been hugely impressive, but he's never come up against someone of the quality of Cornai Scott. As we know, Cornai Scott, well versed in Quest boxing. He's used to this 3 2-minute round format.
And look, that's a great shot from Scott. And a good shot in response from Lloyd. If Scott is going to constantly clinch when Lloyd gets close, use your jab if you're Lloyd. Put something behind your jab. Don't allow yourself to get to that range. Oh, it's a lovely shot from Scott.
Lovely shot from Cornai Scott.
Great shot. Just caught Lloyd coming in.
That was a beautifully landed shot from Scott. And this is exactly what Scott needs to do against the very dangerous Ashley Lloyd. Listen, Scott's more experienced, and especially more experienced in this format, under these lights, in front of the cameras. And he's sort of making the most of that now against Ashley Lloyd.
And we'll just watch this shot here. So Lloyd, we mentioned it earlier, when Lloyd does throw his shots, he does stay tall, does leave his chin in the air.
He actually caught Scott with a shot during that flurry that he threw, and then got put over with a left hook from Scott.
We're going to have to see an adjustment here from Lloyd, or just intensify the work. Now, Scott is, like you just said in that first round, great at working and smothering, working and clinching. I think Lloyd struggled with that first round. We want to see Scott overly do it.
Yeah, I think Scott's got to carry on doing what he was doing. I wouldn't be advising trying to go for the knockout against Lloyd. Listen, you're 2 rounds up after 1 in a 3-round fight. You're in a real good position. Don't get caught.
It's went a bit long, Lloyd. That's better. That's better to the body too. There's a big right hand up top. That's better work. Good response.
Good work there from Lloyd. Scott grabbing on straight away.
You don't mind if he grabs on after you've done your work. It's just you don't want it. Yeah, nice and good adjustment from Lloyd. He's throwing with Scott now. So when Scott does clinch, Lloyd is the one that's done the better work.
Yeah, it suits him being up on his toes a little bit as well, just a bit freer with his movement, because against a fighter like Scott, you can't just plough forward throwing shots.
Yeah, another good shot. Now, the clinching that Scott's doing isn't doing him any favours here, because he's clinching after he's taken a big shot.
Yeah, Lloyd's made the adjustments that you were talking about. He needs to adjust and respond to what Scott's doing, and he's done that.
And this is what I said about Scott. You don't want to see too much clinching; it'll ruin the fight. But also, if he's coming off worse in these combinations, I know he's got a knockdown in the first round, but if Lloyd goes and wins these next 2 rounds like this, you would say he won more of the fight, probably favouring it in a decision. This is messy from Scott.
Yeah.
And I think Kane Bacon needs to warn him now, because it's just incessant clinching, a constant clinching. Oh, great counter from Lloyd.
Yeah, good shot there from Ashley Lloyd.
Now, if you're Ashley Lloyd, just keep the momentum here. Don't get caught with a shot that's going to put you down, because you've clearly won this round. And if you're Lloyd, you don't have to look for the stoppage either. I know you like stopping people, and he's got the habit of doing it, but it's just keeping this pressure. In my opinion, Lloyd struggled with that first round, but Scott really struggled that second round. Yeah. Although there was a knockdown in the first round, and you obviously score a knockdown, Lloyd won that round a lot more convincingly than Scott won the first round. And I know that's not how the scoring works, but if he does the same in that next round, you probably give it to Lloyd.
Yeah, the problem is now is that, so what does Cornai Scott do now? Does he carry on doing what he's doing there and try and bank on just nicking the last round? If not, it goes to a draw. And again, we spoke about this earlier. I don't know what happens at a draw in this.
I don't know what happens.
On this format.
I think he just needs to stop clinching so much. I don't think the clinch is serving him well, because obviously if you're smothering the work when you're boxing and you're doing well, it's going to win you the round. But with the way Lloyd boxed that last round, he's on top. Every time you clinch, you're just killing time where you can respond. On your toes if you're Scott, box. Don't have it out of him, clinch when you need to, but don't be overly reliant on the clinch. Stay long and box. You've got the knockdown, all you got to do is just stay out of trouble and just win this round off the jab. Lloyd isn't going to let that happen though, and he's good with the counter right. Oh, good shot, chopping down from Lloyd.
Yeah, I'd like to see Cornai Scott just being a bit more.
Well, the way he's punching, it wouldn't surprise me if we see him hurt Cornai Scott in this round.
Yeah, when he was hurt there, it tensed his body up there. As that shot landed, he really tensed up.
The thing is, Dan, another guy can't miss that right hand now. The thing is, in this format, every time Ashley Lloyd lands a big shot, if you're Cornai Scott and you're clinching for 10 seconds, you're killing an extra 10 seconds in a round where you need to do something back. And you're just going to remember the good work Lloyd done.
Yeah, yeah.
We've got 1 minute to go in this fight. That's good work in response.
That's really good work from Scott.
Lloyd needs to just keep doing what he's doing. Don't stop throwing. He cannot miss with that right hand. Allow Scott to clinch you. Allow him, because you're winning the round. I just don't understand all of the clinching.
Yeah, it's not working for him no more. It was brilliant in the first round. It was exactly what he needed to do. I'd like to see him get up on his toes and move a little bit more.
We're a minute and a half into this third round. Ashley Lloyd is winning this third round just on the fact he keeps working. This is better from Scott. But it's not as good as the stuff that Lloyd was doing, landing clean. And got 30 seconds to go. If I was Lloyd, I'd go down to the body. Go down to the body. Throw hooks to the body. There you go. You won't miss the body. This is good from Lloyd, in my opinion. I'll be honest, Dan, I have Lloyd winning this fight off the last 2 rounds. I don't know how it works with the knockdown, but I just think it's suited him a little more. Unless Cornai Scott's able to score a knockdown here.
That's a difficult one, because do you know what? I think Cornai Scott, that last 10-15 seconds may have just won in this fight.
Yeah, but he lost the first minute and 10 seconds consistently.
But listen, we've seen it before so many times where a fighter nicks around on that last 10-15 seconds. We've mentioned it before. Do you remember the Germans used to do it? They didn't throw a punch for 2.5 minutes.
But you nicked the close rounds. He gave the first minute and a half up and took about 10 right hands.
I agree, but It's mainly because I really don't know what happens if it goes to a draw.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know how that one's going to go.
I have it even, but I think Ashley Lloyd won the last 2 rounds of a 3-rounder. I don't know how it works. We're just going to have to see how the result comes through. But great adjustment from Lloyd, because I really didn't know how he was going to come back from that first round. He seemed a little bit, not out of his depth, but he needed to adjust. He did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, please show your appreciation for these 2 great warriors here in the ring. Well, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, advancing into our tournament final with a unanimous decision, your winner of the bout in the red corner, Cornai, the Warrior.
I'm just thinking, I wonder if this format, I wonder if it's been put that you don't give 10-8 rounds. If you knock someone down, you give them the round.
Yeah, I don't know.
As a 10-9. I don't know, because otherwise that's a draw for me.
I've got to be honest, and I'm not digging Cornai Scott.
I'm just going to say, for you and for Ashley Lloyd, what an unbelievable semi-final that was. The best fight of the tournament for me so far. Action, Ashley down, he came back strong in that second round. You rallied in the third. It was an unbelievable fight, but I think the general consensus at ringside was you were going to win that fight at the end when that final bell went. So I want to hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. What was it like in there?
Honestly, first of all, what unbelievable fight, bro. Don't stop coming forward, hands are tight, massive power. I know he knocked out most people in fights. I want to say great gratitude for him. Them 3 rounds are amazing, but yeah, tonight was my night. Got nothing bad to say about him. Tonight was just my night, but sure he'll be back stronger. And yeah, man, hope we see you in the future.
Well, from ringside, like I say, we were all on the edge of our seat. A phenomenal start. When you clipped him with that left hook and he went down, what were you thinking?
Honestly, I was like, that was a good shot. It's a hard way back for him now, but I knew he was going to come back. So, yeah, just that sweet.
And now you move into the final. You're facing your old rival, Emmanuel Alao. Winner takes all, the title, the £2,000. You already hold a win over Emmanuel, but he's looked really, really good in this. He beat, obviously, Max Shumba. He's beaten Stuart Goodwin, who you know very well. This is going to be an unbelievable fight for the fans, but I know you're confident. Predictions?
It was so nice, I had to do it twice.
Congratulations, Cornai. We'll see you in the final.